My name is Neo Stratos. Welcome to episode 8 of my Minecraft Create series. I only have a limited amount of time to record this episode, so let's get right into that time lapse. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that time lapse. I apologize if it was a little bit finicky. I was in a bit of a rush to get this all finished for the holiday episode. But let's take a little look at what we have so far. So, last episode, we built the storefront and the dining hall, and those two houses and the ice rink. And in this episode, we built the snowman, this house, which I don't have a name for yet, the diagonal house, and the Christmas tree. And this Christmas tree was, it was frustrating because I'm not very good at organics. So I spent a good 4 or 5 hours just placing leaves, taking leaves down. I mean, I got frustrated to a point where I just kind of stopped recording and just like sat there and stared at pictures of Christmas trees. But a friend of mine actually sent me a picture of the tree from the Hypixel server, because I don't play Hypixel, but I used that as reference, and I think it came out fairly good. And also, to power these redstone lamps, I used the framed redstone block and I just put a leaf in there, so you can't even tell. Like, you can see them right here. They have the little red outlines. Super useful block, so it makes it look like the tree is actually lit up. So we step out onto this path, and it's a very nice, well-lit path. Obviously, I might want to put some string down to keep the snow off of it, but I think it adds a little bit of vibrance to it. Vibrance is not the right word. But you come up here, and this is the center, so you get the choice to go into the store, which has no interior. None of these things have interiors yet. Or you can go into the mess hall, which also has no interior. But we spend time, we can take a left or a right. If we take a left, we'll walk past the snowman. And I was going to put something here. I just don't know what to put there, and I don't want to add just a random house. It needs to have some kind of signifier. It makes it different from the rest of the buildings, and I just couldn't think of one more thing. So maybe in the future I will come back and I will add something there. And if we come around, we have the two houses we built last episode, all adorned up with their little details, looking very nice. I added these candy canes using framed corner pillars and framed half stairs. I tried to make them various heights in various different ways, and they help fill in space that would have otherwise been empty. Same with some of these trees. See that tree there and this tree here? They're just meant to fill in spaces between the houses. I could probably fit another tree right there, or maybe some more candy canes, so that way this space doesn't look as empty. And we come to this house, which is brand new, and I really like this house. We'll take an F4 view. I took some inspiration from some comments, and this one has a second story, and it also, again, has a chimney, and it has 2 ways in and 2 ways out. But I have a little fireplace that I designed. I really like it. And as of right now, there's no way to get up to the second floor because I am lazy and running out of time. But I think from the outside, especially from this angle right here, I really like this building. I do enjoy it quite a bit. And if we come around here, we have my first attempt at a diagonal building. Now this one I am very proud of. Inside again, of course, empty, small little fireplace for a small little building. But we walk around the side here, and we have a place to chop lumber. So this would be like a stump that somebody has like an axe on. They're chopping lumber, and this is where they would be storing the logs. So you could kind of see like the individual logs, and these are like stacked the other direction, and they're held in by these framed ladders. I did put another one of these on the side of this building. So this building now holds firewood. So it has 2 bundles and then a bunch of loose logs held in under the roof so that they don't get wet from the snow. I may put more of those on other buildings. I just didn't want to overdo it. You know what I'm saying? So this one at least tells a little story. And now on to the final, the coup de grace of this build, the Christmas tree in all its glory from the bottom. Now, I already kind of pointed out how the Christmas tree was made, but I do want to point out these framed mini cubes look fantastic as ornaments, and I spammed them everywhere in just the 4 basic colors. Used some of that sand and gravel from that sand and gravel farm we made as concrete for a lot of these builds, but I think it turned out fantastic, even with my lack of experience building custom trees or organic stuff. And I got you guys a little present. That's right, you are too cool. That's it. But yeah, I put down a bunch of different size, different shaped presents. So we got some flat ones here and there. We got 2 big ones, and then we got some 2 small square ones. They turned out pretty good. They're a little bland. I wish there could have been some kind of bow or something to put on them, but you know what? I like it nonetheless. So yeah, that's it. This is the Arctic Village. Now, I would have loved to do the interiors, but I sadly do not have time. And when this video comes out, I will be on vacation, so I will be away from my computer, away from Minecraft, away from editing, so I will not be able to get a video out. And also, this video is supposed to come out the Christmas Eve. So, to work on something Christmas themed, holiday themed after Christmas as well, not the most motivating thing. We will, of course, I do not want to leave projects unfinished, but we will eventually make our way back here to clean up what is left. And also, this may have a use in the future. Well, we're going to have to cut this episode here. I know it's a little shorter than my usual episodes, like 40 minutes of me just goofing off. But like I've said about 8 times, this episode was done on a bit of a time crunch, so I really wanted to focus more on the building than the recording aspect. But I really, really do hope that you guys enjoyed seeing this town come together over the last 2 episodes. I do read your comments. I am very inspired by your comments. You guys teach me a lot and give me a lot of good inspiration. The stacking firewood, the apex and the roofs being windows. You guys really do give me a lot. Somebody even recommended a statue in the middle of the pond. However, I have run out of time. I would like to do that, but we will see. So do please keep up the interaction. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a wonderful, wonderful holiday, whatever you celebrate, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Have a good one.